Sopanam 10. Chaitya vigrahe tvayirasarnave madhuniliyate manasam mama. Towards the banks of Narmada. More than a month had passed since Shankara left Kaladi. Leaving behind the memories of Kaladi, his dear mother and relatives, the mind of the yogi became still and serene like the ocean of milk after the churning by Mount Mandara had ceased. The rising and setting of the world corresponds to the rising and setting of the mind. Everything subsided through dispassion, the restraint of prana, and the extinction of vasanas. Pumso nijamano moha kalpito nanta dukkadaha samsara chiravetalo vicharena viliyate. The mind, which causes all the sorrows of this world, is nothing but an imaginary goblin born of man's ignorance. It will certainly subside through inquiry. Bhogavasanaya yati bandhodhardyamavastujah tayopashantaya yati bandho jagatitanavam. This illusory bondage grows stronger and stronger for the worldly, while it weakens gradually for those who have become peaceful through the elimination of vasanas. Pariprapta vivekasya tyakta samsara samsthitehe chetasastya jato rupam anando hi vivardhate. The mind of one who has renounced the world with the strength of ripe discrimination disappears slowly like the water that dries up in the sun. In the heart of such a dispassionate seeker, the joy of tranquility grows like the waxing moon. The travel from Sringeri was with a group of sannyasis. After leaving the group of traders and laymen, Shankara felt a lightness of heart in the company of sadhus. Conversations relating to the world, centering around disease, pride, envy, and so on, had filled the journey up to Sringagiri. Even then, this yogi remained absolutely peaceful, like a solitary elephant standing in the cool waters of a pond during a forest fire. Listening to the songs of devotion and participating in Vedantic discussions, the journey in the company of the recluses was indeed joyful. At times, they walked the whole day. In the forest regions, travel was not tiring in the day and not safe at night. At night, they would light a fire and retire. Till about midnight, Shankara contemplated on Brahma Bija. The seed of divine experience is nothing but one's own spark of consciousness as I, with the help of Pranava Mantra. Lakshye Brahmani Manasam Dridhataram Samsthapya Bahyendriyam Swasthane Viniveshya Nischalatanushchopeksha Dehasthitim Brahmatmaikyamupetya Tanmayataya Chakhanda Vritya Nisham Brahmananda Rasam Pibatmani Muda Shunyaihi Kimanyair Brahmaihi. Fixing the mind firmly on Brahman, the point of concentration, restraining the sense organs in their respective centers, holding the body steady and giving up all thoughts for its maintenance, attaining identity with Brahman and being one with it, Continuously drink the bliss of Brahman in your own self. Of what use are other things? They are entirely false and empty illusions. The elderly ascetics and the sannyasis who strove rigorously to discipline their mind and senses watched him in awe and amazement. Crossing the large rivers Krishna and Godavari on the way and visiting Mahakaleshwara on the banks of Kshipra in Ujjain, they reached Mahishmati. After 3 months, they saw Narmada from a distance. An elderly sannyasi in the group praised and worshipped Narmada thus: Narmadayai namah pratah, Narmadayai namo nishi. The sight of Narmada was exhilarating. Even though Kerala is a land of many rivers, and they had earlier passed the Krishna, Godavari and Kaveri, the Narmada was totally different and unusually grand in her form, nature, and in the volume of her waters. The group of sannyasis reached Omkareshwara, where the mountains and mountain folds appeared unique due to the proximity of the powerful flow of Narmada. A large and very tall mountain peak was found there. In ancient times, King Mandhata had ruled there, and the Narmada flowed by the side of that hill, caressing it. Vaiduryamani was the name of this peak. The stones on the river banks were stratified and looked beautiful. Narmada was also known as Linga Garbha, bearing Shivalingam in her womb. According to the Puranas, all the stones in the waters of Narmada are Shivalingams. Stones taken from the Narmada are used as Shivalingams in Panchayatana Puja. The sight that welcomed them there was entirely different from that of the southern region. It was like the scene Rama saw on entering Dandakaranya. Ramo dadarsha durdarshaha tapasashrama mandalam. The majestic Rama saw a cluster of ashrams of sages. There were a large number of caves. Here and there they could see ascetics with matted hair sitting in front of the fire known as dhuni and performing penance. Some were performing Panchagni tapas with fire on all 4 sides as well as on their matted chatas and with their eyes gazing upwards. Shankara watched them with interest and curiosity. There, Shankara also saw Shramanas and Bauddhas and their strange practices. Enquiring about Govinda Bhagavatpada, Shankara reached the temple precincts of Omkaranatha. He worshipped the effulgent form of the Lord and sang, Kaverika Narmadayoh Pavitre Samagame Sajjana Taranaya Sadaiva Madhatripure Vasantam Omkaramisham Shivamekamide. Thus ends the 10th Sopanam.